y'all, my name is Nika Gere and welcome to my channel. I'm excited, y'all. We here. We made it. We finally made it. I'm so excited to get this video up for y'all. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and we're gonna get into that in another video, but I wanted to get this video how I achieve, you know, this everyday naked beat that I do. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. We can just jump straight into brows. I'm using the Wet n Wild Kohl pencil. I'm just brushing them, you know, the way that they go, and my brows have grown in so much, and I love it. So I'm literally just brushing them all the same way. If you have wild brow hairs, you can get a pomade, like a gel, a hold. e.l.f. has a good one, and you can just use that to tame them before you actually fill them. So we're gonna fill them in, and we're gonna basically, what I'm gonna do is make two lines. I'm gonna make two lines and connect them, and that's it. Then we'll go in and brush them and all that, but for the most part, I'm just going to draw my two lines. And I'm gonna extend my tail just a little bit, not going past this part, never going past that part. And that's kind of like your guide. So that's my first line. You can barely even see it, but, and then I'm gonna go on the top. I never start in the front. Never start in the front of my brow, ever. I'm just gonna start kind of towards the back. Boom. Already. And then I'm gonna go to the front, and I'm just making like little strokes, just a little bit, just to fill it in a little. That's it. And like I said, my brows are already full, so I'm not going in and doing that. Don't do that. Get toward the front, just like flick your brush. Flick your pencil. Just flick it. And that brow is already crispy. I ain't even filled it in. It may look dark on camera, but it's not, I promise. Promise, 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 it's not. So I'm gonna do the other side, and then I'm gonna come back. So, brows are filled in. Brows are filled. So we are about to conceal them. Conceal them. Meaning clean them up, make them sharp. If they too big, you can slim them down. All of that. So I am going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am going to use Deep Sand. Another good concealer is that's kind of the same as Tarte Shape Tape, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. You can use that. I still swear by the LA Pro concealer as well. Fire. It's just a preference, literally. Whatever you want to use. Just you want all your concealer brushes to be just flat. Flat, flat, flat. Morphe has a good one. Shoot, e.l.f. has a good one. So go in and clean them up. Take your time too. Y'all don't gotta rush this part. Literally take your time to make sure your lines are straight and super sharp. I'm going real slow because I want my brows to be crispy. And just drag that concealer. I like my tails to be super slim and cute, sharp, and crispy. Boom. And just dragging that concealer down. crispy. I use a lot of Real Technique brushes, Wet n Wild, and Morphe. All affordable, y'all. All affordable. Drugstore too. You can go to Ulta, Walmart, CVS. They all have these brushes. You can order them from Amazon. This is a e.l.f. fluffy brush. I mean a Wet n Wild. I'm talking about e.l.f. What, girl? Shut up. And I'm just blending my concealer out, literally. And I'm just patting that in. And I am dragging it down to my eye. Even though this look is a naked look, you still want everything to be cohesive. I'm not using a shadow. And this is a naked, like I said, a naked beat. My everyday, you know, naked beat. And I'm just dragging that down and blending it out. See? Bomb and crispy. So I'm going to do the other side. And now we'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So, brows are complete. Now, I do not conceal the top of my brows until I do my foundation. Because they are already sharp and clean. Like, literally. Sharp and clean. So, I don't conceal the top of my brows. If you want to, you can use the same color, or you can use your foundation color. But like I said, I don't conceal my brows just to cut a step out, because you're gonna have to go in and clean it up anyway. So when you do your foundation anyway, so I feel like that's an extra step, so I just don't do it. I just wait until I do my foundation. Now, a good way to make sure that you do have symmetrical brows, like I said, they cousins, not even sisters, they cousins. You can create a unibrow. So you're going to connect the concealer here and here. You can kind of see it. I kind of blended it out, but you can connect it. You can even take your pencil and draw a small, you know, line in the middle, because you're gonna conceal that, kind of erase it anyway. So you can do that to make sure your brows are as, you know, symmetrical as possible. Jump right into the face. I'm about to prime my face with a primer. Don't ever put foundation on your face without priming your face. Whether you use a moisturizer only, which I don't recommend, but always moisturize your face. If you are oily, if you are dry, still always moisturize your face. So like I said, brows looking fire. Brows looking fire. So we are about to prime. Today I'm going to use the e.l.f. matte putty primer, because I do get oily. So this is what it looks like. Now they have different ones. I have all three. I don't have the other two with me. They are at my studio. But this is good. They have it's a pink one, and that's a universal one. That's what I mainly use on my clients. And also the Milk Hydrating primer is really, really good. I use this on my clients as well. So I am just going to take a flat, again, a Wet n Wild brush, and it looks like this. It's a little bit bigger than the one I used, and I'm just gonna zip that in there, and I'm gonna prime in the areas I get real oily. This is where I get oily, for real. Right here in the creases of my nose, my smile lines, which are here. My chin, all around my mouth, basically. Not directly under my eye, but in my nose. Definitely get, basically your T-zone, basically, is where I get the oily. And you can be generous with it. It's literally, it's so creamy. But you're going to be looking crazy. But it worked. I promise. Especially my forehead, my 5-head. Y'all know the prettiest girls got the biggest foreheads. Facts.
Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do.
A sponge. Now this is not damp, and I'm just going to pat this in. This is dry. I'm literally patting this in after I applied it. Patting this in, and then I'm gonna take this same sponge and use my translucent powder to set this. This is gonna make your foundation last all day. I promise. All day. All day, all day. I'm taking this extra step. I'm taking my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna set it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do what you do. That's why I'm mine.
It's literally all about preference too. And you're gonna learn as you go along the way what works for you, what works for your skin. They have all these different techniques out and just crazy stuff, and I just be like, man, I'm not changing up, because if it worked for me, why am I about to change it? Like, it's cool to try new stuff and things like that, which I do want to do for this channel. I do want to try different things and stuff like that, but look, we gonna stick to what we know. I'm going to use my Fit Me. I'm gonna use Dewy+Smooth. I really don't need a matte foundation because it's the winter time. But these are my favorite foundations. These right here. Favorite, okay? Now they got a new formula for this. Hate it. Hate it. So if you can get your hands on the 24-hour Super Stay foundation, fire. I love it. But I'm just gonna use the Dewy+Smooth. I am in the color Mocha, so 360. I do use 355 too, but I like to go a shade darker on my foundation because concealer is gonna just bring all that together.
All day long, your love is one in a million. It goes on and on. You give me a...
I'm gonna use my icing foundation brush, buffer brush, to blend this out. Now, I don't know if y'all watch Role Model. That's my girl. When she was doing lives like years ago, she had this brush, and this is when icing was selling brushes. I'm just taking my Mario Badescu rose water, and I'm gonna spray my brush. That's what that looks like. I'm just gonna spray my brush. Now, I also recommend the Real Techniques Instapop face brush. I use these for my clients. I'm gonna use this, but I love, this is my baby. This is my baby. So we about to blend this out. Looking crazy, but we're gonna blend it out. And I'm literally just patting. I'm not swiping. I'm literally patting my foundation in. Like, literally patting this in. Because if you do strokes, it will leave streaks in your makeup.
You give me a really good feeling all day long.
I didn't conceal my brows, but we can already do that now. And I'm just tapping it in my baby hairs. Now, the girls with the frontals, don't be putting foundation on y'all frontals. Because that's gonna ruin it. But if you got your natural hair out, you can definitely finesse and blend. You can even take a smaller brush too to go around those areas, but I'm kind of, you know, used to that. And I'm just gonna conceal my brows or clean them up. Take your time. You do not need to rush. You ain't in no hurry. You can always start higher too, and for underneath start lower and then work your way up, so you know you're not just jumping straight in if you are a beginner and doing your brows, you know.
That's why I spend my life with you. Won't please you.
Yes, babe. And just blend all that out. Blend, just make sure everything is blended. If your arms don't get tired when you blending, baby, what is you doing? Baby, what are you doing? But no, for real. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. So y'all see, I didn't even put like go underneath my eyes with my foundation, because you don't want it to be too cakey up under there with you know, foundation, concealer, all that. So everything is nice and blended. Foundation is nice and blended, and I did not, y'all, use a little bit. And look. And this foundation is buildable. So if you see some spots where you feel like, oh, I need a little bit more, go in with it. It's okay. Just go in with it and just blend it in. Okay. Boom. Face looking fire. So your base is done. Base is okay. Base is done. So now we're gonna go in with that same concealer. I'm gonna use the Deep Sand by Tarte. Deep Sand by Tarte. These are at Ulta. Tarte be having, now these are expensive though, but I love them. But like I said, you can use, you know, dupes. Can still be a baddie on a budget. I alternate, but this is just what I have. I don't have my, I have Deep Cinnamon, but in the e.l.f. concealer, those are $6. Tarte went up to like 20, I think 27, 29, something like that for this little tube. Because when I run out for my clients, baby, e.l.f. e.l.f. don't play. And like I said, they do have a trend going around where they only put concealer here and concealer there. If it's not broke, baby, don't fix it. So I'm highlighting I'm concealing my forehead, underneath my eyes, not directly under, but underneath my eyes, my chin, and my nose. The bridge of my nose. Okay. Now, a good way to get full coverage with your concealer is to let it sit for a minute. Just let it sit for a second to kind of get tacky. And then we're going to blend it out. So, I'm going to let this sit for like 60 seconds. I'm looking crazy. And then we're going to blend it out. So, I will be back. Okay, y'all. So, I let that sit for like 60 seconds or whatever. And we're going to blend it out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. This is damp. Not drenched, but I'm not going to touch my under eyes yet because I still want that to be kind of full coverage. So, we're going to do these parts first and just blend.
All day long, your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day.
And then also make sure you got your foundation brush handy, because this is going to help everything just come together. And I'm going to show y'all in just a second once we blend. And then I literally take my foundation brush to just make sure everything is blended out seamlessly. Boom. Like, I love this whole process. I love just transforming, literally. Like, people like, oh, I want to look like myself. No, I don't. No, I'm kidding. But no, like, I love the whole process of doing my makeup, transforming, you know. And then we're just blending this out, and it's just flawless. I'm telling y'all, that skin prep, the skin prep is essential to a bomb face. Take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. Like, this is so good. And that's why I be telling my clients, make sure you exfoliate. Make sure them brows are cleaned up. Like, look at that. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush. I didn't add any more product. And I'm just making sure everything is blended. Literally. Boom. I'm going to go on my eyelids, since this is a naked look. And you just want everything, like I said, to be cohesive. And just blend it. Come on now. Woo. Bomb. Now this, you want your concealer to be at least 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. And then to take it a step further, I'm gonna even go in with a lighter concealer to brighten up my under eye. Make sure you blending out all the harsh lines. Just blend it out. Cause baby looking, ooh, so fine. And that's what it look like. Y'all, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. When you do your makeup, do y'all nose start to run for no reason? Like, wow, this looks flawless, y'all. Telling you. I'm gonna use Tan Sand Deep in the Tarte, and I'm just gonna brighten it up just a little bit. I'm gonna even do my nose too, because I like a highlighted nose and my Cupid's bow. Just a little bit. I like a bright under eye. Like, yeah, baby, wake me up. Wake me up. I definitely want y'all to comment below y'all struggles with makeup or just doing your face, period. What do y'all struggle with? And I'm gonna try my best to make sure we, you know, get you together, make sure we on the right path. But look at that. So pretty and flawless. Like, ooh. Then y'all, when we set, oh my gosh, face gonna be looking like an airbrush filter. Promise. An airbrush filter. Okay, y'all, so now that everything is blended, we gonna set. Make sure that you got all your creases blended out. You do not want to set your face when you got creases. So we're gonna go ahead and set this concealer now. Right now. And I'm going to use my favorite. Well, I got 2 favorites. I love Laura Mercier. Good for all skin tones. They got the translucent powder. They got it in honey. They got it in deep. They got a regular translucent powder. But I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It's a loose powder. Now, another good one is the Fit Me press powders. I didn't hit pan on mine. This is in the color 330. You can do that and be good. Because usually what I do, I can use my press powder. I will use that and then put my Sacha Buttercup. But, and I also do like the Fenty powder too. I had that in honey, but I ran out. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to set. I do not bake. I set. I do not bake. I set. I do not bake my clients. We set. I think that is so much better. It avoids that cakey look as well. And I'm using the same sponge that I blended my concealer out with. And I just dipped it in my powder. Shake it off a little bit. And go right in. And press it. I'm pressing this powder in. And it's going to disappear. It's going to disappear. And watch how filtered like it looks. Look at that, y'all. Look at it. A filter, literally. And I'm just pressing it in. Pressing it in. Now, I'm not a girl that do a lot of shadow on myself. This year, I want to switch it up and kind of do color and stuff like that. Not kind of, but I am going to. It's not that I don't know how. I just like quick and easy beats on me. If I could just do a naked beat and go, that's cool. Pop maybe some color in my liner, in my waterline and go, cool. But I'm just a natural simple girl. I don't be doing all them bold colors and stuff. But literally, like I said, that just disappeared. And I'm just doing anywhere you put that concealer, set your face. Literally. Everywhere you put concealer, set your face. Then I'm also going to take a little bit over my brows, and this just calms them down. Calm them down a little bit. And set them as well. Now we are about to bronze. Bronzing and contour are two different things. Bronzing and contouring are two different things. I don't necessarily contour. Contour is more of a harsher structure look. I like bronzing. Bronzing brings color back to the face, warmth back to the face. So I am going to use my Juvia's Place. This is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to take these two colors. I'm going to take those two colors and basically bronze my face. I'm taking this Morphe. It's a Morphe R4 brush. It's kind of angled. It's an angled kind of brush, if you can see. And I'm just going to take them two colors, tap it off, and just bring warmth to my face. On your cheekbone. I'm not bringing it down here. I'm literally just, I don't know why it looks so dark on camera, but it's very subtle. Very, very subtle. And that's why I like it. I love Juvia's Place palettes. I love them. I'll always be a fan of Juvia's Place palette. Very affordable. Very pocket friendly. But I'm just going my forehead, my cheekbones. And jawline. Jawline.
Anywhere I can, I want to share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million.
I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild crease brush. And I'm just gonna do the same and be very, very light with your nose structure and contour. And I always start at the tip of my nose and go up to my brow. So you can snatch that nose. See how I'm coming around and I'm bringing it up to my brow. Very subtle, nothing harsh. See, nothing harsh at all. At all. We almost done, y'all. I hope y'all learn, you know, along the way. I'm gonna try to be as in depth as I can. I'm just taking my foundation brush to, like I said, calm some of that down. All right, y'all, so one thing we can't forget is blush, okay? I love me some blush, okay? Blush, please. And I'm gonna use that same brush, and I have a little microfiber towel, and I'm just gonna kind of dust some of it. But I'm using this Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush. Looks like that. Looks like that. Drugstore, once again. This is all affordable, y'all. I ain't trying to break y'all pockets. I don't break my pockets. So, just a little bit of blush. I love blush, if I can talk. Taking a little bit just to rosy up the cheeks. Alright, and I'm going to take my foundation brush just to, you know, blend everything in, calm everything down. Calm it all down. And see, that powder then dang near disappeared. So we really ain't gotta, you know. And I'm just going to dust any excess powder away. I always like to go a step further. Of course, I'm extra. And what I'm going to do is take my sponge and we're going to carve out our cheek. And this also helps set the rest of your face too. Just carving out my nose too. Just down the sides of my nose, just to snatch it a little bit more. So that's what it looks like. And then we're gonna pop these lashes on. So, if you did not know, I have my own lash line. I've had my lash line for about 3 years now that I'm so proud of. You can go to my website, www.thenikagerebrand.com, to purchase your lashes. My lashes, quality lashes, the best mink lashes. I will not cap to y'all, okay? I mess with my lashes heavy, okay? But I'm gonna pop on the NG lash. I love this lash. It looks so good on any look. It looks so bomb. So these are my lashes. NG Minx. And pretty. All my lashes come with a lash care card and my business card as well. And they come with a little spoolie, and they come in a little bag. I do ship, so you ain't gotta worry about that as well. Alright, so I basically just dusted that powder off my face with my foundation brush. So I literally just went in and I took the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 360 to set my entire face. So make sure you do set your entire face. And now we're about to, like I said, put those lashes on. And we are doing the NG lash. Now I do a double binding method. I put a little bit of glue on my actual lashes. So a little bit of glue on the actual lash. I did trim my lashes too. Make sure you do measure your lashes so they're not poking you or they're not looking too heavy or anything like that. And then I'm gonna put glue on my actual lash line, so that way when I apply my lashes, they don't move. They're not gonna go nowhere, and you're not gonna be struggling to figure out, you know, where you put them. So I'm just gonna put some on my actual lash line, just a thin layer. I don't know if y'all can see. And then on the other side, this is the Duo Lash glue. This is the only glue I use. I do sell them on my website as well. This is the only one I use. The green one. The green one. The only one. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. And go ahead and set my face before I put my actual lashes on so they don't get wet. So I'm going to first spray with the Mario Badescu spray, the rose water. So I'm gonna spray this all over. Spray that. And then I'm gonna take my favorite spray, favorite spray, which is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Bomb. Favorite spray. Fave. And go crazy with it. Go crazy. Go crazy. And this is gonna bring all those powders together, making sure your face not ashy looking or powdery looking. And then I'm literally gonna take my sponge, the other end, and just press it in that spray in. Pushing it in. And I'm talking about skin looking. Don't play with her. Alright, I'm using tweezers. Most people can put their lashes on with their fingers. I gotta use tweezers or lash clamps. Now I do sell lash clamps on my website as well. I don't have any with me. Anyway, anywho, they're on my website too. Yeah, I'm trying to bring y'all the tools, trying to help y'all with everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. So I'm gonna do this side first, and then I'll do the other side. And I'll get it as close. See? It's already on. Girl, don't play. Look how quick that was, y'all. See, man, it's already on, and it did not move. It's literally on wherever you press it on at. On. Quick, easy. That didn't take me no time. Just take your look to a whole nother level. Baby, I gotta have some lashes. I'm telling y'all, that double bonding method and that glue. Look it. Come on. Who is they? I always gotta have black on my waterline. I think it's so sexy. I think it's so pretty. Even with this look, I cannot not have, you know, something under my eye. I'm taking my Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. It's waterproof. It's in the color Black Love. And I'm just going to take this to line my waterline. It is 16-hour wear. And I got this from Ulta. That black just do it for me. Line is lined, and then I'm gonna just take a black shadow and a smudge brush. This is the Morphe R42 brush. I'm gonna take that, a little bit of black, just a little, and basically set that liner and blend it out, kind of smoke it out just a little bit. Ooh. Come on. What? Huh? Pretty. Line. This is the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. And I'm just gonna kind of coat those bottom lashes. Good. So next step, we are going to, now I don't highlight, but I do like to, I'm gonna show y'all the places that I do highlight. And I'm just taking this Too Faced chocolate palette, and it looks like this, y'all, and it smells so good. I'm taking these two and just sweeping this fluffy brush over those two colors, and literally I do this here. Love that. It just give it a bomb, like, oh no, oh, and it smells so good. It smells just like chocolate, y'all, for real. And then I'm gonna do my nose so I can look like Rudolph. Like, baby, yes. We want to look like Rudolph. Why not? And I don't even do the tip like with a, I just literally take the brush and go like that. Bomb. Love it. And I'm gonna take my sponge and then just blend it out a little bit. Ooh, so pretty. And I'm gonna take a little bit and just go in between right here. So cute. Oh my gosh, so open up my tear duct, and I typically do use gold, so just open up tear duct a little bit. I'm a gold girl, gold jewelry, gold everything. Oh, so cute. So face is done. Last step we're gonna do is lips. I don't do too much with my lips. I love a nude. I love, you know, a bomb liner, and then boom, that's it. So I'm gonna use literally the same pencil. It's a little bit smaller, but it's a different pencil, but it's the same pencil I use for my brows to line my lips. So okay, so I went and put my clothes on, and now we about to get into the lip. I'm using the same pencil I use for my brows for my lips. Not literally the same pencil, but you know, same color, because I just like how it come off on my lips. So I'm gonna line my lips really good. They are already moisturized, so I'm gonna use this to line my lips, and then I'm gonna use this Maybelline matte. It's called Nude Embrace. It's in the color 650. And then I'm gonna top it off with this NYX. This is Milky gloss by NYX. This is in the color Milk and Honey. So it looks like this. So I'm gonna get into that. You can use this product like they're interchangeable. Literally, I use this color for my brows, and I'm using it on my lips. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. This is my everyday face routine. Basically, it's flawless, literally. So I thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all on this journey with me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get this content out to you guys, and just being able to be a positive influence, and here for just to uplift and inspire. We all need that, and I do believe that is my passion. That is my purpose. More looks to come, more videos. Get ready with me. Girl talk. We're gonna get into some things, I promise y'all. So I definitely appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.